besties, it's Yoursyuli again. I get a lot of people asking me, is it possible at all to have a cottage core style garden in the middle of Texas? As you know, the weather here in Texas is really brutal. We get the worst of a lot of things. But yes, absolutely. And today I want to share some of my favorite cottage core inspired, heat loving perennials that I grow in my garden. These are some of my favorite rose companions to grow. All of my recommendations in this video will be full sun loving plants. Now for shade tolerant, partial shade, and full shade perennial flowers, I will include that in the next video. All of my recommendations in this video will be beginner friendly, so make sure you save that to your favorites so you can watch this later. Or better yet, just follow me, because I can be a rose garden bestie too. And I am in zone AB for reference. If you just found my video, this is the first one you're seeing. My name is Yoursyuli. I live in Texas, northern Texas, and we get probably one of the most extreme and brutal weather here. Despite all of that, I grow a ton of really beautiful flowers, including almost 200 variety of roses here in my backyard garden. Now let's get straight to my first recommendation. This one actually grew from seed. A lot of people know her as echinacea, or some call them coneflowers as well. She comes in a ton of different colors and varieties in hive. And she's also super drought tolerant, just like the other ones that I'm going to mention. But yeah, she's really easy to take care of. In the winter, it's going to die back down all the way to the very bottom. So you just trim it off, and it's going to come back up the next year. And the next one I want to include will be Gara. This one comes in a few different color variation as well. As you can see, the color on this one has these very light pink, tiny little flowers that are so whimsical. I think the beauty of cottage core garden that makes it really different than other style is that, you know, there's so much layers and unintentional depth to the style itself, which makes, you know, planting so much fun. I love finding all kinds of heights and shapes of flowers that are really suitable for heat loving weather. And you know, of course, I have to bring in some Texas native flowers. This one is a pollinator, especially butterfly magnet. It's called Greg's Mist Flower, and it comes in these cluster of tiny little, almost looking like a fuzzy yarrow, I would describe it as. But this one is a beautiful perennial. The foliage is especially I think it makes it so special. It has a very light yellowish green and adds really a beautiful dimension against all of your other rose bushes. And this one is a slightly different type of salvia that I was gifted by a friend. But all you do is trim these dead ones off. It's gonna pop up new shoots, new flowers. Super easy to take care of. And I have to mention this Texas native mealy blue sage as well. It's also called Henry Duberg, I think. But yeah, it's an excellent choice. I also love my salvia microphylla, also called hot lips. I wish it was blooming right now, but it has these lipstick, like true red color, tiny little butterfly looking blooms. Adorable. Also next to her, I have autumn sage. Hot lips is, the bloom kind of is similar to autumn sage, but autumn sage, you know, comes in more of a magenta color instead of red. These will attract a ton of hummingbirds and pollinator. It's just wonderful. And the very last one that I have to put in here, it's also a Texas native called Flamacanthus. This one has a very beautiful long red striking, almost like orange reddish tubular flower. And it's so easy to grow. Super drought and heat tolerant. And especially, I grow a lot of these you see tubular shaped flowers because I love hummingbirds. I love feeding hummingbirds. The perennial companions that I plant for my roses are great for roses, but also are great for pollinators and hummingbirds. And you know what I always say, happy planting. I will see you in the next one. Bye y'all.